Hello, this is Steve Hermann, author of Mediumship Mastery, the ultimate guide, available on Amazon. And right now I am in Brighton in the UK, England, and I'm having a great time. I just got here and I'm doing a lot of work here, seeing clients and teaching mediumship. And Brighton is amazing. It's right by the ocean and there's just so much going on here. If you're interested in mediumship, working as a medium, studying mediumship, teaching mediumship, in a general sense, the UK has so much going on. And I'm going to talk a little bit in this video more about mediumistic development, because mediumship, as with any ability, we can compare mediumship to art or music. So someone can come into this life with a lot of artistic ability. However, if they get into a structured educational environment, the right mentorship, the right instruction, the right effort that they put in as an individual, what's going to happen? It's going to enhance their ability as an artist or a musician. Same principles completely apply when it comes to mediumship. So we're going to talk a little bit about clairvoyance. And this is very common. People want to develop clairvoyance. What does clairvoyance mean? Well, it means clear seeing, clear vision, right? Opening up our third eye, developing our ability to discern the personalities in the spirit world who might be coming through during a session. And oftentimes spirit will present imagery. They will impress this imagery within our mind's eye. So, of course, we want to have a receptive mind to receive it. That imagery can be literal, it can be symbolic. Now, I would say, in my own experience over the years, working with people, teaching people mediumistic unfoldment, I would say most people, the majority of individuals who get into this, tend to be very clairsentient, the feeling and the sensing. And there's definitely a lot of people who are also clairvoyant, and certainly there are, although quite substantially less, people who are clairaudiently developed. But clairvoyance is, even if you're not that visually oriented, you might just feel that you're not that clairvoyant, there's definitely ways that you can go about to improve it. And what I would suggest, and this is something that you can apply, it's just a matter of awareness in your own general, daily, physical plane life. And that's pay particular attention with your physical eyes to the physical world around you. And when you walk about and go about your own daily life, look at the different objects that are around you, the different scenes that are presented to you within your own physical vision, the colors, the form and shape, the particular items that might be there. I mean, as you look at me right now, well, there's this nice fireplace that I'm sitting next to, and above it, there's this beautiful, ornate frame of gold that goes around a picture. And there's also, a sculpture made out of wood behind me, and we have some flowers behind me as well. They're artificial flowers. But if you look at all those things, there's different colors there, there's different shape, there's different form. And anywhere you go, it's like this. And we can see a lot of people, they go through their life, they don't pay attention to the details. I know I do art, I love art, I like to draw. I used to do a lot of oil painting, and anytime I go to any type of museum of fine art, they have older paintings by artists, I go right up, literally. I don't touch with my nose the canvas because that wouldn't be good, but I'm very, very, very close. My face is right up to the canvas, and I look at all the brushwork. I look at all the little details. And you can tell if someone's an artist if you go to a museum, because that's exactly what they'll do. They'll go right up to the painting and look at all the little details. Whereas someone who's not so much involved with art, in a general sense, probably will stand back and maybe briefly, if they're really into the painting, they might, spend some time looking at it, but more from a distance. So to enhance your clairvoyance, you need to look at all the little line work. You need to look at all the little shapes and forms that make up the larger shapes and forms. And you need to the best of your ability, to go about life paying attention to all of these little distinct details. Now, if you do that on a regular basis, make it a conscious effort on your part, and you go about this, what's going to happen is you're naturally going to start to be more attuned. You're going to start being more aware of the visuals in a general sense. But also, when you start to work with the spirit world, when they present information to you that's visual, as a byproduct of what you're doing with your own physical eyes, it's going to come into play when you're receiving information from the spirit world. So, those of you who are watching this is just one exercise or one approach that you can implement within your own regular physical plane life. And I would suggest that you vary the environment. Take walks in nature, go to different places where there's unusual architecture or unusual landscapes, and pay attention. Be mindful of the color, the detail, the specifics of the form, the shapes, and how they juxtapose against each other and connect to create this beautiful visual world that's around us. And when we think about clairvoyance, what is it? It's impressing this imagery within our own mind. So you just have to pay attention to those details, because oftentimes when you start to open up with your own mediumistic ability and you start to pay attention, sometimes it's those insignificant details that you notice that end up being extremely, substantially significant when it comes to evidential facts that need to be conveyed from the communicators in the spirit world. So I want to encourage all of you with your mediumship, all of you who are watching this, if you're interested in the training aspect, please, watch my videos. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Certainly share this with others. Check out my book, Mediumship Mastery, The Ultimate Guide. And this is very good for running groups. It's very good for students of mediumship, from novice to professionals, and it's used as a textbook for mediumship worldwide. I love the teaching aspect of it, both online and in person. I do a lot of traveling with this, and clairvoyance, even if you think you don't have any ability with it, it's something that's there. It's just a matter of opening up and paying more attention to what's actually taking place around you. And you do that, and like I said, you're going to be able to really start being a lot more mindful of the imagery which they impress your own mind with. So may God bless each and every one of you. Thank you so much.